The school year, yes, the school year is almost over. And with that, I look forward to all the different events that will be coming up in the next 6 to 8 weeks. I ask all to please check our website. All the events will be on our website, whether it's National Honor Society, National Junior Honor Society, sports awards, senior awards, class awards, moving up ceremonies, and all that happens, field days and such in between. So I look forward to the next 8 to 10 weeks of school. We also have to ensure that students are ready to take Regents exams, state assessments as we move through the last quarter of the year. A special moment right now to say that we really do want our students to participate in our state assessments, both in ELA and in math. So please feel free, if you have any questions, to call your school's principal. The state assessments are not connected to teacher evaluation. They are an integral part of assessing a student in a point in time, and we use several points in time to really determine a child's progress. It is also something that is looked upon by the state in our funding, and so we want to ensure that as many students as possible participate so that our funding is not put in jeopardy as well. So that is part of the superintendent's report, but this time I don't want to forget our assistant superintendent for business and her summary of the adopted budget for the 23-24 school year. Ms. Victoria Galante, thank you.
Dr. Yana, I know you don't forget me on purpose. Okay, so like Dr. Yana said, tonight we're just doing a little summary because the board did adopt the budget on March 29th. And again, it's broken down into 3 components: administrative, capital, and program. Those were the totals for each of those components, which gives the total budget for the 23-24 school year to be $107,999,370. The tax levy limit for the Glen Cove community for the 23-24 school year, which was reported to the Office of the State Controller, will be 2.52%. And this represents a simple majority vote to pass the budget. Within that budget, we have what we call our capital outlay money. That's the money we use to address projects within the district that are almost considered emergency projects, but we try to address them before they get to that point. And what we're going to do with that money next year is address the middle school PA system, their fire alarm system, and the clocks at the middle school. We're going to do it all as one big project. It just makes more sense to do it that way, and that's what that money will be used for. So where do you go to get some budget information? You can go to the district website, which is up there, www.glencoveschools.org. Once you get on the website, you go to the tab that says District. From there, you go to the Board of Ed tab. And on the left side of the Board of Ed tab, that page, you'll see a list of different things, and one of them is budget information. You click on that, and that'll bring you over to another tab that's called Presentations. And on there, you'll have all the PowerPoint presentations we've done since January, the line-to-line budget, and any other information you need. Or we also put it on our Find It Fast tab. So on the home page of the website, I believe it's on the right-hand side, there's a tab that says Find It Fast. If you hit that, that'll take you to district, and again, you continue to follow the 4 different tabs that you need to click on. Again, that's what it is today. And I just want to say, as of today, I want to thank the board for adopting the budget when it did, because we would have had to adopt today, and as of today, we still do not have the state budget, which is very strange. A lot of districts have not adopted. They're going to be adopting this week without that budget. And, you know, a lot of them want to see that budget before they do adopt anything. So in a way, it was good that we didn't wait. Our budget newsletter is done. It's out for translation. Budget notice is done. All the records and things I had to send up to the state ed and the controller's office, all that is done. So we're in good shape as far as that goes. So next board meeting, May 3rd, we'll have the budget hearing, what we call the budget hearing. And at that time, we'll go through the budget again, line by line, component budgets, and we'll also have on there a copy of the budget notice, which you will receive in the mail. We'll mail it out the day after the budget hearing. We can't mail it out before. And on that, you will know, gives you a lot of information, but the critical information is your contingency budget. So we'll talk about that next board meeting and how that could all play into the budget. Okay? And again, once again, if anyone has any questions on the budget, please feel free to email me or call my office. My phone number is on the website, but probably emailing me is better. This way I have it in writing what you're looking for, and I can email you back your answer.
So Victoria, thank you so much for that. So I just want to take a moment now to acknowledge one of our former students. We have heard and we say many times, we are truly a family in Glen Cove, in the Glen Cove community. And as a family, we celebrate our victories together, but we also share our sorrows. It is with sad acknowledgement that we were made aware of one of our former graduates who still very much a part of the Glen Cove community, served in her high school years as well as her college time. She chose to stay home, and she worked as one of the EMS, emergency medical staff crews in the Glen Cove community. It is great sorrow that we found out she had passed away right before the spring break. She was an amazing young lady, one who cared so much for so many people and always put herself last. She was always smiling, very caring, and very community-oriented. A very bright young lady who would have gone very far, but in her short life made some significant contributions to Glen Cove, to her school colleagues, and to the community at large. And so I'd like a moment of silence in memory of Susan Giovanelli, former student at Glen Cove High School. Thank you.
You done? Okay. Thank you, Maria.
And that is my superintendent's report.
That's what I was waiting for. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so well, we don't have our student board member here, so we will not do the student board member report this evening. The next item is public participation. I'm looking at empty auditorium, so I'm going to assume there's no one here who has a question. Well, except for Corey. Okay. Okay, so we're good on that. Instructional report.
Based on the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, I ask the Board of Education to approve agenda items 7 on the instructional report. Report A, Committee on Special Education.
Can I get a motion? Angela and Ann? Any questions? All in favor? Okay, so I see 6.
Upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, a motion is requested for the approval of agenda item 8, business affairs, A, finance, 1 and 2.
Can I get a motion on that? Angela and Megan, any questions on that? No? All in favor? Okay, I see 6.
Upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, a motion is requested for the approval of agenda item 8, business affairs, B, operations, 1 through 8.
Can I get a motion? Maureen and Leah, any questions on that? Okay. All in favor? I see 6, okay. Moving on to personnel.
Based upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, I ask the board to approve agenda item 9, personnel A certified, 1 through 5.
Can I get a motion? Megan and Angela, any questions? All in favor? I see 6. Okay.
And based upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, I ask the board to approve agenda item 9, personnel B classified, 1 through 6.
Motion? Megan, Leah, any questions? All in favor? 6. What? Oh, I said Meg. Did I call you Megan? I'm sorry. All right, so now unfinished business. I see none. Any new business? That's when the voting takes place. Oh. Oh, in unfinished business? She's in it. Was it under business? Yeah, it was under business, number 7, operations. Okay, so the contract, the BOCES Twilight, no, that's BOCES budget, yeah, item 7, I see it.
Okay, and now the voting of the candidates? Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so. No, turn on your mic.
All right. Does this Board of Education of the Glen Cove City School District, on this 18th day of April 2023, by a show of hands, do you approve the 3 open seats for the Nassau BOCES Board of Trustees? Deborah Coates, Lawrence Greenstein, and Eric Schultz. Well, can I just get a motion first?
Oh,
Sorry.
sure,
Megan, go ahead. Second.
pick one.
I'll pick you.
Oh, thanks.
All in favor? Thank you.
Okay, done and done, okay. So unfinished business, we had none. New business? Anybody?
What you did under new business.
It was under new business? Okay, so we've moved on. Any board members have comments? Megan?
Included in the events prior to spring break, just before, was the stream night that was at the high school. Now it seems so long ago because it was 2 weeks ago before break, but it was such a great event to have back. It was so well organized by the science coordinator and by the teachers. It was really wonderful to see the children, all of them, so engaged and with their teachers, and it was just like, it was really great. I mean, we're still doing bubble science in my house, and it's wonderful. So I want to thank everybody who was involved in that and everyone who came out for that.
Awesome. Anybody else have anything to share? Or, okay. All right. So, well, again, empty auditorium except for Corey, so no public participation. And I guess we're done. Can I get a motion to adjourn? Ann and Angela, all in favor? Okay, that's all 6 of us. Thank you, Glen Cove TV, and good night.